Hey guys, so with spring fast approaching, I know if you're like me, I got a lawnmower, some ATVs, all kinds of stuff that sat over the winter that the batteries are probably low or completely flat. So instead of bringing over some jumper cables or anything like that, I bought a small little jump starter. We're gonna give it a whirl, see how good it works. So this is the little jump starter here. It's supposed to be 1,000 peak amps. That's very impressive. We'll see how it works by battery tender. It was from Walmart. It was like I don't know, 80 bucks or so, $90, I don't know, something like that. So let's see what's in here. Right there is pretty small. We'll see how that works. And we got the little cables that hook to it. And that just goes in there. I'm gonna give this thing a charge first because it's at 78%. So we'll plug it in and get it to 100% and then give it a whirl. Alright, so we're fully charged, 100%. Got our little cables hooked up. We're gonna go give it a test run. Okay guys, so here's my Craftsman mower. It's been sitting all winter. As you can see, it's still in the snow. Battery's been in it. Let's see. It doesn't turn over very good. So go ahead and hook our little jumper to it. See how this thing works. So let's see, 100%. Try her out. Nothing. That was not a good connection. Look at that. Don't show them 100%. Worked for that. We'll go on with it. Alright guys, so this is a 99 Polaris D455 diesel. This thing turns over mean. It's actually got 2 batteries in it. You can try it. I haven't started it all winter. Actually, she's turning over pretty decent. This has no glow plugs or anything, but you can tell it's still. Alright, so we'll try this out, see if this helps. Alright guys, so now we're gonna try it on a Yamaha V-Star 1100 V-Twin. No battery in it at all, so this should be interesting. Let's see, make sure we turn it on. 87%. Like I said, no battery. Get the ignition. Turn it choke on. Now, pretty impressive actually. No battery. Fired this thing up. This thing hasn't been started all winter. Yeah, no, that impressed me. This thing doesn't turn over very easy. I mean, it's a V-twin. Alright guys, now we get a late 90s Honda Foreman ES. It's a 450. Battery's completely flat. Battery's hooked up. I mean, it's not completely flat. You can see there's a little light on there, but you try to start it, nothing happens. So we'll plug this in. Click. Turn the power on. 72%. Try it out. That's a good sign. The thing's on. Might not start. I don't know if this thing's even got fuel in it or what, but she's on reserve. See how long she. Oh. I did notice this thing goes into like protection mode when that orange light kicks on, and it won't throw any juice anymore. So you gotta kind of unplug it, reset it, plug that back in, turn it back on. It's at 69%. Still turning over pretty good. Yeah, this thing ain't gonna start, but we get the idea. She's definitely turning over. All right, one last test. We're down to 69%. Let's go try it. Okay, guys. So you get a Kubota, a little BX 2230 here. It's got a 3-cylinder diesel in it. Got the battery disconnected. I'm gonna try it just to see if this thing works. I mean, we know it works, but see if it works. Alright, so turn it on. I got 55%. No battery hooked up. Turn the ignition on. We'll turn the glow plugs on. Those take a lot of juice. The battery disconnected. Alright, so I figured we'd see how much you can actually wear this thing down and it still starts this tractor up. 51%. Head. Oh, head within neutral. Head, turn it over again. Now this thing, yeah, when it goes into orange mode, it doesn't allow you to, you gotta disconnect it. Once that switches to green, maybe you gotta unplug it. Plug it back in. Yeah, it's flashing green. Hook her back up. Launch this thing. There's 48%. Go ahead and hit the coil plugs again. We don't really need them, but it definitely puts a strain on the battery. So. Alright guys, back to trying a motorcycle. This thing's a Kawasaki Voyager, late 90s. It's a 1200 inline 4-cylinder. No battery in it at all. 45% on this thing. We're gonna give her a whirl. Turn the choke on. I'm not getting anything. The clutch needs to be. Alright guys, so let's try this. Down to 42%. That's impressive. She's turning over, no problem. Inline 4-cylinder. Oh, she's wearing out there though. It gives it a good jolt and then it... Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, it goes into like a safety mode or a limp mode. And then she doesn't cooperate. But just pull that off, put it back in. 13%. Oh boy. Still trying to start it though at 13%. Let's see if she tries to start it now when it's overheating. Glad to see the bike still runs. Let's see if we can give this thing. Let's see if we can really kill it. That's starting easy though. Alright, so we'll move over. Move back to the V-Star. This thing hasn't been running. It wasn't running for long, so it probably won't start that easy. Let's see. 13% still. Turn the ignition on. Oh. Doesn't like that. Unplug it. No, I think she's done. I had the ignition on, let's see. So guys, I'm actually pretty impressed with that thing. We started off with a lawnmower. This is all on one charge too. I charged it up when I first got the thing, and then we went out and tried to start all that stuff you just saw. So the lawnmower helped start the four-wheeler. The motor, the other four-wheeler that wouldn't start. These motorcycles with no batteries in them at all. The Kubota tractor, diesel tractor with no battery in it at all. I'm impressed. I think it was worth the 90 bucks. We'll see how it lasts. I'll keep using it and I'll keep you guys in the loop, and if it holds up, good. If it doesn't, I'll get a hold of you. I mean, I'll upload a video as soon as I can and tell you how long it lasted. All right, you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching.